Hello, everyone. It is Friday night once again. Time for some reading sprints, or writing sprints, or chores sprints, or whatever it is that you would like to use them for. How is everybody doing this evening? Hello, Natalie. Hello, hello. I am currently trying to decide if I want to continue working on reading the craft book that I've been reading and taking notes for, which is, every time I do this, I forget what it's called. I should not forget what it's called this often. It is Structuring Your Novel by K.M. Wayland. So I'm reading that and taking notes on that. Somewhere is my notebook. Haha, there she is. But I also have some arcs that I could be reading on my phone as well. So not sure what I want to be working on, but one of those two things. I finished an arc yesterday, this morning, last night. Last night I finished Well Played by Jen DeLuca, which is the follow-up to Well Met, also by Jen DeLuca, because it'd be weird if it was by a different person. And I loved it. So one arc down, 57,000 more to go. I have a lot, basically. That's where I'm going with that. Hello, Michael. Hello, Miguel. How's everybody doing? Anything fun going on? Anybody have any interesting plans, either for this evening or this weekend or whatever, other than obviously hanging out with me, because that's the most fun that anyone could ever have while I ramble and talk to myself for 2 hours during a live stream. No one else has that much fun. Just no party like a Jessica party. Ooh, I threw a pin. Yep, that's where we're at with that. Okay. Bird is already in action. I can hear her in there making phone sounds. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. Answer to this question, how do I do it all? I don't. Ask me when the last time was I wrote anything. It's been a minute. I don't have a lot of, when was the last time I wrote anything at all? Ooh, last month, maybe? Month before? I don't know. It's been a minute. I had a really productive July for camp, writing wise. And then August and to now, I've been working on restructuring and learning, doing some craft book work. So my goal was to have this whole book, the K.M. Wayland book, read by the end of the month. You would think you could do that, but no, not me. I read 15 books last month, but for some reason the craft book is slowly moving along. But I want to finish that, and that way for Preptober, I can rework a brand new outline for the novel I've been working on for over a decade that is getting completely rewritten. So that's my life goal. Planning to reread The Great Gatsby in a day. Seems short enough. Yeah, that should be easy enough. Shouldn't be a problem. I decided, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, I decided I was going to do this really crazy thing in October. And I haven't talked about it on the internet yet, but I guess now's as good time as any. I tell you guys all the juicy secrets that no one else gets to know. I'm going to try to read 31 books in 31 days. So in October, I'm going to try to read a book a day because I'm crazy. I don't have anything else going on. Like, I'm not planning like a 36-hour write-a-thon or anything. So, I mean, I've got plenty of time on my hands. And, you know, I just stated that I wanted to restructure an entire novel, and it's It's fine. It's one of those things where, like, I want to get 31 books in 31 days, but I know I'm not going to. But, like, just the trying to do it will mean that maybe I'll read 20 instead of my normal 7 or 8. It's the trying part that I go for. I don't reach goals ever. I just use them to motivate me to more than usual. I'm crazy. It's fun. Going to be a chill night for Michael. Always a good thing. Hello, Devasia. Hello. How are you this evening? 31 and 31. That'd wreck me. I have a lot of really short mid-grade spooky books. Probably a dozen, maybe more. Quite a few. They're all like 100 pages or less, they take me about an hour and a half to read. So, I mean, realistically, I could read one of those every night for however till I run out. And then I usually can get through like an average length, like 350 to 400 page audiobook in about 3 days. So, like, if I'm actually actively listening to the audiobooks and reading these short books, I really should be able to do it. I just have to play less games on my phone at night before bed and read instead. Yeah, no big deal. Play less games. It's fine. Grape is 29 books behind on her Goodreads goal. I am currently, I think, let me refresh because I might have updated since then. But I think I know I'm ahead, but I don't know by how much. 12. I'm 12 books ahead. I've read 70 books this year. I'm 12 ahead. So I'm doing great. Go me. Woohoo. Hello, JC. How are you this evening? Three days a book with audio or paper. Absolutely. Like I said, if it's like a 350-ish page book, usually about 3 days. Whether it's me reading it or listening on audio, but I have so many of those mid-grades that are like 100 pages that I should be able to do at least one of those a night and not be an issue. Also, hi, Amber. Oh, I need to find a timer. Should have done that before. It's almost like I was prepared for this or something. I wasn't. We are going to use Laura's spooky timers tonight, which my YouTube is silented, so you won't get to hear it, but I can not hear it either, but that's outside of the point. Let's see. We'll do the 20-minute timer because we're reading, not sprinting. So 20 minutes, well, it's a sprint. It's a reading sprint. We're reading, not writing. There we go. So 20 minutes makes more sense when you are reading. You need more time for things. Gonna finish The Last Time I Lied and then squeeze in a couple chapters of Home Before Dark. I really love the last chapter of The Last Time I Lied. It is amazing. It's gonna throw you for a loop, girl. It's great. And Home Before Dark was amazing as well. And I just finished earlier this week or maybe late last week. I don't know because I have no sense of time anymore. I read Final Girls. I almost kind of sort of read Riley Sager's books in reverse order because I read Lock Every Door first and then The Last Time I Lied and then Home Before Dark, which was the new one. So it was just kind of out of place. And then Final Girls. I definitely like Lock every door at the least. The other 3 are very close. Trying to finish up the other 50 or so things I have on my to-do list before the day is over, but nothing major. I feel you. I have a lot of things I want to get done this weekend. I have a lot of videos I want to film. I have a lot I need to edit, obviously, because when was the last time I guess I did upload a video this week. Prior to that, I don't have any idea. Videos have kind of been going to the wayside. I haven't been doing any videos for my planning channel. Don't know if I ever will again. I don't know. I've been doing more on Instagram with my planning than with on screen because it's not as fun anymore. It's not like I like planning as a de-stress and I like to do it like for me it's my me time, and for some reason it didn't correlate in my brain that filming that and making it for an audience would make that less fun for me. So yeah. I have to put the last time I had on my list of books to read next year. Absolutely, it's really good. Um, last chapter plot twist is perfect. Working on the last minute things to finish my first episode of my podcast. Yes, and then relax and read. Absolutely. Same in the video front. Yeah, been filming them but not editing them. I have I filmed my TBR takedown the same day that I filmed my wrap up, which I uploaded on Tuesday, I think. So it's filmed, it just needs edited. Those are the ones that take the longest to edit because I do all of like the on-screen number counting things, but yeah. One of these days. One of these days you're gonna love me. Do 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 do. I want a Chrome tab, a spooky Halloween cemetery, productivity timer. Why does it always do that? Like, no one asked you. Yeah. No. Yes. Why do I feel like I don't know what I'm doing right now? Has it been that long since I've done a live stream that I don't know what I'm doing? Like, it was just the week before last. Shouldn't be this complicated. Okay. I got this. I'm going to do this way because I don't care for anyone to ever see my face that close if they don't have to. We're going to do a 20-minute sprint. So read, write, do some laundry, work on a podcast, whatever it is that you're doing. And I will see you all back here in 20 minutes after I decide what the heck I'm going to do. Hey, guess what? Our time's up, but I have YouTube muted, so it didn't make a sound. Oh, I'm a mess, y'all. Who didn't already know that, though? Hi. Nicole joined us while we were away. What did everybody do during their sprint? I could not make up my mind whether I wanted to read more of the craft book or work on an arc. So instead, I did my French lesson for the night and decided that I should probably work on the craft book. So I have pulled that out and my notes. And naturally, Merlin's here now. So there's that. Can I help you, ma'am? No, just hit me in the face with your tail. It's totally fine. Just do whatever. A wild Merlin in her natural habitat. What are you doing? Yeah. Anyway, as long as I've been reading this K.M. Whalen book, you would think that I would be a lot farther into it, but I feel like I've read every chapter like 4 times. So, you know, not doing great. It's fine. As I always say, it's totally fine. JC read about 6.5 pages while eating dinner. Sorry, I'm struggling to read because there's a cat tail in the way. Miguel read the first 20 pages of Gatsby. Excellent. I swear. These animals are going to be the death of me. Now the pupper dogs are here. Just here to make me crazy, I'm sure. I'm sure. Would you guys go down somewhere and be good? Would that be possible? I think they're going to try. Okay. I know there's more comments on the YouTube, but they haven't popped up on StreamYard yet, so I wait. Laura read 12-page Victorian ghost story. That's awesome. I do have an arc of a ghost story. I have The Haunting of Beatrix Green that appears to have been written by Rachel Hawkins, Ash Parsons, and Vicky Alvier Schechter. Maybe? Not sure. It says it is historical fiction, horror, and romance. And I got an email in my email, which is where you typically get emails at, from NetGalley that was like, hey, do you want to read this book by these authors? And I was like, sure, I don't know. Why not? I think that's the only time that NetGalley itself has like reached out to me and was like, hey, do you want to read a book by an author that you've read before? It was really weird. I didn't have to like request it. I just like was given it, which is weird. I also this week got an email from a publicist at Wednesday Books about reading a book that's coming out in October that is like, it ticks a lot of my boxes. So I am really excited about that as well. They're doing a blog tour for that. What is that book called? I'm looking it up. A Golden Fury by Samantha Coho? I'm assuming. I don't know for sure. But the cover's gorgeous, and it appears to be a historical fiction of some sort, plus magic and witches and alchemists and something about creating the Philosopher's Stone. Listen, y'all, yeah, I'm excited. I want to read that. I updated my blog on my website just so I could be like, I do have a blog. I mean, I do have one. I don't ever use it, but I have one. We're doing a blog tour and I need to have a blog to participate. Let me update my blog. So I did that. And yeah, thanks. I know, it's so weird to get emails in your emails. Blew my mind. Reading Victorian horror stories for research for my own gothic romance short story I'm writing. That sounds like that's probably a lot of fun. And I'm sad that I don't have that much fun when I'm researching, because those sound interesting. Why? Do you ever like just get random things in your email that you're not sure how they got there or why? I don't know. Weird. As I was trying to look up other emails, there are other emails in there. Anyway. Let's see. I am going to find my way back to the 20-minute productivity timer. I'm also going to unmute the website so I hear the timer go off this time. That's a key. Oh, Lord Pete's sake, woman, you're a mess. I think the thing we've learned from these Friday streams is that I'm a mess. I think that's about where we're at. Speaking of me being a mess and live streams, here's y'all another secret, because I always tell you all my secrets. Today is the 18th of September, and Kate and I have yet to plan an Authortube chat for this month. And I I messaged her on Monday and I hadn't heard from her since Monday, and today I texted her and I was like, hey, are we doing Authortube chat this month? Because like it's the 18th. Normally by now, like we have a date and a topic and we're already like sharing it on the internet, and this month's been interesting. But you know, Kate's been moving. If you don't know, now you do. Kate's been moving for the past couple of weeks, so she's been a little bit of a mess. So you should be getting an Authortube chat this month, but it will be dependent upon whether Kate has internet access or not. So it's gonna be like a pop-up chat this month. At some point I will share that on social media, but For now. You are the ones who know. Got an email asking me to sign a contract. I was like, what kind of fishing is this? Turned out I sold my first ever short story. That is awesome. Congratulations. I got, most of mine are not. I get like weird emails. I had one this week for someone wanting me to promote a new video game on my channel. I'm like, I'm not a video game channel. They're like, name your price and play this game and show it on your screen. And nope, I'm good. I also had one, what was it, last week or the week before, was for like backpacks? Like, Dora backpack? Yeah, I got an email of somebody wanting me to promote their backpack on my Instagram. Does anybody else get these weird things? Like, I've asked in our group chat, no one else gets them. I can't be the only one who gets these really weird promo offers of things that have nothing to do with their channel. I don't understand. Name your price, $2,000. Right? I should have just been like, $1 million. $1 million. I was just like, I'm sorry, but this is not something that I promote on my channel. I don't even know how to play a video game. Like, I don't know how to, like, yeah. I'm out, yo. You have to be polite. And it wasn't like, why the heck are you messaging me, weirdos? It was, thanks for the offer, but I'll have to pass. It's weird. So, okay. More worky, less talky. Full screen mode. The sound is on, so you will hear things. FYI. I will mute it momentarily, though. Okay, see you guys in 20.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
The most overlooked feature of a home is the most important part.
And then we go into an ad. That's what we wanted. Laura's dingling and then an ad. Wonderful. So Mari came to visit and Braden came to visit and Michael is leaving for the night. Peace. So how did everybody do? I read some more of Structuring Your Novel and also took some notes. So that's good because notes are important. I'm going to let this ad finish playing on, on silent mode because we're going to need that timer again in a little bit. Oh, I'm telling you. I don't know about anybody else, but I have like the weirdest sudden urge to spend the entire night reorganizing bookshelves. So that's a thing. I might actually do that. I don't know. I might do that when we're done. Maybe. I was going to reorganize my TBR shelves last weekend and didn't get to it. So I may do that this weekend instead. But I want to reorganize my other shelves as well. I have a problem. I'm kind of okay with it. Kind of. I like to reorganize my shelves a lot. So Natalie was reading critique feedback from others. I don't know what a whole lot of that means because I don't listen to podcasts, but it sounds like you're having a problem. I'm not podcast smart. So I'm out. Wish I could help you. I get that urge every time I walk into my living room and see my bookshelves trying to figure out where I could put more books. I have room for more books-ish. I take that back. I have plenty of room for books. I have some sections of my bookshelves that have nothing on them. I definitely have some that I could get rid of if I feel like my shelves are too full. I can do some reorganizing because as I'm reading for my TBR shelf, there's more room on the TBR shelf that I could put read books. It's like I've got space. I'm definitely getting to, I would say if I read consistently with what I've been doing for the past couple of years, that by the middle of next year, I think I'm going to have to do like a massive restructuring and decide what exactly I want to keep on my shelves that I have on the floor and what's going to end up on the wall shelves. Because I feel like it's getting kind of close. And there's already some stuff that I'm probably going to move off into the other shelves, but it's just what I want to do tonight is like put on some YouTube and reorganize shelves. Bye, Miguel. Glad you were able to get some reading done. You're not leaving too early because we're probably only going to do one more 20-minute sprint. Because that'll be an hour of hanging out. And that's about all I can handle when I'm on by myself. It's so weird because I just like go off on a tangent that has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but there's no one here to stop me. So I've been kind of alternating Fridays with Brooke because Brooke has been doing live streams like every other Friday. And since, Brooke and I have the same audience, or Brooke has the same audience as me, plus some, I guess I should say. It feels weird to overlap. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And next Friday, she is doing a 5-hour live stream, which is insane. But that's Brooke. That's why we love her. She's a loon. When is she starting that? It is going to start at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next Friday. 5 hours, live sprints, to celebrate her 3 years on YouTube. It's her 3-year YouTube anniversary. So crazy. They are moving, but there's a whole heck of a lot at the top. And it's time to redo it. So I'm not doing great. I only got about half-ish of my goals done for the quarter. But I still got a lot done. I think I was talking to Caitlin Duncan earlier today about the HB90 program and how this next quarter will be my 3rd quarter. And I feel like you really have to, no, it'll be my 4th quarter. I lied. I'm a horrible person. My 5th quarter, I don't even know. It'll be my 4th quarter. Really? I thought it was only my 3rd. I'm having an existential crisis right now. Anyway. Sarah says that it can take a year to a year and a half to really figure out how long it actually takes you to do things. So for the first year, so the first like 5 or 6 quarters, you're really just like planning what you want to do and learning what you're actually capable of doing in that time frame. So the fact that I only got half done means that I'm only really capable of getting half done. I probably could have done a little more than that, but it's outside of the point. It's a thing. Hello, Nicole. Currently reading my own book because that's evidently a thing I have to do every time someone I know buys a copy. So whenever someone you know buys a copy of your book, you read it again so that you know what they're reading and what they're getting into, because I can understand that. Progress is progress. I agree. Don't get me wrong. I agree. I just sometimes wish there was a little more progress. But also, there's not going to be more progress unless I'm putting in more work, which I'm not doing. So it's one of those things where it's like you want to get everything for nothing. But it's not how the world works. So I have Post-it notes on my desk that I don't need. Okay. We're going to do one more 20-minute sprint for the evening. And I'm put us back at 20 minutes. And now I can't find the screen we were on. Oh. I have to read it from their point of view to anticipate what they'll think. I can imagine this is healthy, but here I go again. Yeah, it's probably not the healthiest mindset to be in, but you know, it's probably gonna be okay. Probably gonna be all right. Hi, Tamara. Thanks for hitting the like button. Happy whatever you're doing to you too. This button. Ta-da! All right. I'm going to do one final 20-minute sprint. I might leave the music up this time, the whole time, maybe. I don't know. And then, I don't know, we'll have a little bit of a chat, talk about what we accomplished, and then we can all go our separate ways for the evening. Let's do that. See you guys back in 20.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Hey, our timer's up. How cool are we? That's the button I wanted. That's the other button I wanted. And that, and that. And hello, how did everybody do that time? I got some more reading done, some more notes taken. I finished like another 2 chapters of the book. I'm doing all right. I've got quite a lot of notes in here. So, feeling pretty good about that. Otherwise, not a lot accomplished, but there are worse things I could do. That's me. I was just repeating myself, apparently. Waiting to see if anybody has anything to comment, or if we're all sleeping. I don't know. Maybe everybody's taking a nap. I like naps. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, so what I will say so far about this book, Structuring Your Novel by K.M. Wayland, I do think there's some good information in it. I'm not super far in yet, but I do think there's some good information. I do think it is a little repetitive. I feel like maybe the 3rd chapter wasn't necessary because it kind of just reiterates everything that you read in chapter 1 and chapter 2. So I think it's a little repetitive, but I guess if you're trying to get the stuff in your brain, that's fine. But when you're taking notes and you're writing stuff down and you realize that you wrote that down the last time you were taking notes as well, but, taking notes, feeling okay about it. So far, I like pretty much everything that she said, so that's always a good thing. You guys are claiming to not be asleep yet, but I don't know if I believe you. Read 5 more pages, and the kitchen is cleaned up for the night. Excellent. Will you come over and clean up my kitchen for the night? I mean, technically, I didn't really do anything to my kitchen tonight, but today was my nephew's birthday, so I made him cupcakes for his birthday. I made them yesterday, and I've only kind of partially cleaned up from that, so, a mess. Read a few pages of a book I got yesterday, got through some of the introductory stuff, hoping the content of the book will be better than the intro stuff. Excellent. We can't sleep type. You would be wrong, because I 100% for sure during nanos have been typing and falling asleep at my keyboard, and I'll wake up and have written things that I don't remember writing. So sleep typing is a real thing, just so you're aware. Took a shower and ran out of my fancy sulfate-free shampoo, so I had to put a little water and shake it up like a peasant. And then I filmed a clip that I'll probably never edit. Listen, Grape, you're killing me. I love you. If you were down the street, I would consider that, but you live all the way across the world. I mean, on the other side of the planet. Maybe. Oh. Does anybody have anything fun planned for the weekend? I'm curious. I have to work tomorrow because I work pretty much all the time. And yeah, it's pretty much what I'm doing. Like a peasant, feel called out, and like I need a new peasant blouse. As I said earlier in the chat, which I don't know if you were here yet, I read yesterday Well Played by Jen DeLuca, which is the sequel to Well Met. They are adult romances that take place at a Renaissance festival. And things you may or may not know about me, but I love the Renaissance Festival. It is like my favorite place in the entire world. Is the place that I feel most comfortable, most at home, most excited. It's my absolute favorite place in the world. And naturally, as the year has been going, no Renaissance Festival this year, which will be the first year I haven't went since I was 16. So how old am I? It's been 17 years. I've been going more than half my life. This is the first year I don't get to go in 17 years. So definitely those books kind of filled, well, I'll say book because I only read one of them this year. I read the other one last year. Reading Well Played definitely filled a void in my soul. So it comes out Tuesday if you're interested. Adult romance. It's got some smexy times in it. It's got a really cute love interest. Yeah, it was a good book. I liked it. So yes, Renaissance Festival. It's my jam. Half of the costumes in my closet are Renaissance costumes. I have a costume closet. This is me. This is who I am. Yeah, this is who I am. Abigail Ford has a live stream launch party for her new book tomorrow. Noted. I'm a horrible person, and I need to subscribe to a lot of people, including like the 60 people. I think there's about 60 people signed up for this round of the Worldwide Write-a-thon, and probably about half of those are people that I do not subscribe to, just because I am the worst at searching for new content creators unless it's someone that like specifically comes into my chat and is like, hey, I have a channel, like Grape didn't do when she started her channel because she didn't tell anybody, but you know what I mean. I'm the worst about finding new people to subscribe to, so I need to go through and subscribe to all of those people. And I believe that Abby is one of those that I'm not subscribed to, but I will do that later tonight. YouTube videos to shoot tomorrow. Not sure if you can consider that fun. I batch films after I get past like the third one. Exhaustion begins to set in, but it works for me. I also am a bulk filmer, and I probably have like 20 videos that I need to film. So hopefully tomorrow and or Sunday I can get that accomplished. I am being stared at by a cat, and it is a dirty ass stare. Can I help you, ma'am? She looks like she's going to eat my face. Not going to lie. Haley Haggerty was discussing maybe doing a Renaissance Festival themed live stream. Haley is also one of those people that is signed up. I don't know that hurt. Yeah, she is one of the people in that as well that I also don't believe that I am subscribed to. So going to do that. was just going to ask you if you're going to the Ren Fair because I remember Lindsay saying something about it. Yes, Lindsay and I were going to meet at the Renaissance Festival this year because we live about an hour away and we're both about an hour-ish from the Ohio Renaissance Festival fairgrounds. But that's not happening. So, well, I called you out like that because I call them like I see them. Because I love you. Okay. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes to save the day. You say hi to your friends? She chirruped. Did you hear it? I don't know if you heard it or not, but she did say hi. What are you doing? Your friends are in the computer. Now she'll never leave because I pet her. She's here forever. She's actually pretty mad because I smell like the shop cat. We have a cat at work. And she has decided that she finally likes me. And so now Merlin can smell her on me and she's not happy about it. Hi. Such a good kitty. Yay, you can hear her. The queen has arrived. Indeed. She is waiting for her subjects. It's weird when I do a live stream, like, as you can tell, it took her a really long time to come in here and be like, oh, you're talking to your screen, because no one's talking back. But, like, if I'm talking to the screen and someone's talking back, she is immediately here. Or if she hears, like, me watching a Kate video or a Cachet video, she's, like, immediately here because she knows that I live stream with them. So, like, she'll be like, oh, my friends are here. And then she'll come up and she'll be like, you are not live. This is a lie. She gets mad. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Scurries to the corner because I also did not announce my channel when I started. Y'all are losers, except not really. I might, maybe, possibly. I know that some people I like just check if they're in chat a lot with other people, and sometimes I do not. So, you know, Jessica can only do so much. She's only one person. It's about to be a cat fight. Merlin would definitely win because Lou does not, she doesn't people. She also doesn't animal. She also doesn't mineral. So she doesn't like anything at all, ever. She's been in the shop for probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 months now. And she, within the past, like, 2 or 3 weeks, has finally let me pet her. She pretty much just, like, hangs out on the stock shelves in the back, in the, where we keep, like, all of our plumbing stock. She hides in the shelves and will come out occasionally to make friends, but not often. Yes, get close, be brave, do a live. It's not that bad. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Like, there's a button for you to, like, immediately mute yourself or hit the boom, stop camera button so you're not on the screen. Like, you can evacuate. It's pretty easy. So, I mean, there are things you can do just in case something bad happens. You never know. Sometimes, like, I have to jump up in the middle of a live because I hear the dogs go crazy outside. I've been live before and had a neighbor text me and tell me that one of my horses was out. It's fine. Lou! Her name is Luna. Luna. Looney Lou. Luna, Lou, Looney Lou. Lulabelle also. She has a lot of weird names because she's the best. I love that there's no editing because that means I don't have to do work. So, yeah. I was thinking about for the 31 books in 31 days thing, which if you guys weren't here earlier, you don't know I talked about that crazy. I was going to like do a month-long vlog and keep it a surprise, and then I realized that I can't vlog, and also that video would never happen. So I think what I'll do is just do like a live show at the end of every week and go over what I read that week and maybe do some reading sprints. And then maybe possibly vlog the last week because I took that week off for vacation. So if I'm caught up with my work, I can take that week off. It's kind of a sucky time to take off work because we're so busy, but we've been busy all year, so I haven't been able to take time off. So I have to take my vacation still, which I'm just going to be sitting at home. So that's another reason why I think I can read 31 books in 31 days, because I'm going to be sitting at home for a while. So yes, order a microphone. I did link my microphone and I think my ring light and my webcam and my filming camera. Everything that I use is now linked in my description box. I'm like a real YouTuber now. I have linked my equipment like a real YouTuber. That's right. Yes, I am going to try to do a book a day in October. So, yeah, that's the thing we're going to do, or attempt to do. Yes, I did send you the link on the Book of Faces because I didn't have it in my in my description. I was not a real YouTuber yet. I'm getting there. Also, I have hair dye, so we're going back to purple, in case you're wondering, because this red fades out after 2 washes. It's horrible. I don't love it anymore. So, yep. Next, back to purple, and I ordered new contacts, so hopefully the next time I film videos, you won't have this going on. You know, it's great. Are you going to be reading instead of writing for the Worldwide Write-a-thon? No, I'm planning on also writing, so, you know, it's going to be interesting. Also, secret for all 10 of you. I'm also planning a wrap party for the Worldwide Write-a-thon. So probably, like, it ends at noontime, my time on Sunday, and I'm thinking probably at like 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so everybody's had time to have a nap, like a good nap. I think I'm gonna like host a costume party since it's Halloween month, and just have like a chat and hang out and costumes. Yeah. And I'm thinking what would be cool is I have my co-host lined up. So like I know who I want my main co-host to be, but I was thinking about making the chat link, like the StreamYard link, public, and just like letting people hop in to like show off their costumes and chat for a minute and then hop out. Because I can control that and I can have up to 10 people on screen at a time. So thought that might be cool. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. You can ask Brooke what tripod ring light she has. Yes, ask the Brooke. Mine's okay, but it's not great. I bought cheap and it shows. But I bought it for filming for my planner videos, which I'm not doing anymore. So, you know, it's gonna be alright. Here will be surprised first ever live stream. I think if you're gonna do a first live and you're worried about like what might happen, then just like an impromptu pop-up live would be good, because there's not going to be people like waiting for it at the beginning. It's going to take time for people to get a notification if they do get notifications from you, or to see it in their subscribe. And then so you'll have a few minutes to figure out what you're going to do. But I definitely recommend, if you're going to do that, that you have like an idea of what you want to discuss, because otherwise you're going to be sitting here going, like I do at the beginning of all my streams, waiting for people to show up so I have somebody to talk to. So whether you are wanting to talk about like a book you read recently, or what kind of like a writing project you're working on, highly recommend having something that you want to talk about, so that you have something to talk about, because otherwise you're just like, deer in the headlights, or as they say in Australia, a stunned mullet, mentally going through costume options. Absolutely. Like, we're not getting to do costume party. Like, we're not getting to do like big Halloween. I mean, people other places might be getting to do big Halloween parties, but we're not in the States because we're still not supposed to be cross-contaminating one another, because we are stupid and that's how we roll here. So probably no Halloween parties this year, and no Renaissance Festival, which hurts my soul. And as I said, my favorite time of year, Halloween. I'm a witch. It's my season. So none of that. And I think it would be fun to just have like a get together chat. Like, I know that it's going to be not a lot of people don't show up, because we just did like a 36-hour write-a-thon. Who wants to hang out and chat? Everybody's brains are going to be mush. But, I'm kind of for it. It's early. It's going to be sprints or something like that. I'm not going to chat live. No way. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you still need to have like something. Like, even if you're just like, hey, I'm going to start a 15-minute sprint. Hop in when you get here. Like, you still have to have some, like, you're still going to be talking a little bit, even if you're not talking a lot. So bring a cat. They're great, because then you can just talk about your cat. Yes, do that. Do that. Poison ivy for sure. I don't even know what I have in the closet. I'm going to be honest. I have an entire drawer in my bathroom that is just like wigs and color contacts and vampire fangs and latex prosthetic ears, and I got all kinds of crazy things in there. And I've got, again, a whole closet that's costumes, and yeah, don't want to overlap anyone's else's stream or step on anyone's toes. It's impossible to do that. It's impossible not to do that. Yeah, there are so many people in Authortube now that do live streaming. It is impossible to do a live stream when to not be doing a live stream when someone else is doing one. In fact, I think at this current moment in time, there are 3 other live streams going right now. Yeah, 3. When I started, there were 3 live streams going. It's been 2 hours. There's 2 different ones going now than what there was when I started. So I've crossed over with 5 live streams in this 2 hours. It's impossible to do a live stream at any time of the day and there not to be someone else already doing one. It's really impossible. What you'll find is that a lot of people will stream hop and hop like from one to the other. Like Tamara was here earlier, but she was actually in a live stream earlier as well, on Sarah Schwarnweber's channel. So people will stream hop, or people will, sometimes people will just like bounce around to, if they have like someone that they prefer to watch, they will watch back later. If no one is live, it's impossible to do. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I had guinea pigs as a kid, so I feel you. I had a guinea pig until I was 18 or 19. So it's our shelter at the beginning of the coronavirus shut down, but because it was empty. Like when people were suddenly told that they had to stay at home all day every day with nothing to do, everybody decided that it was a really good time to adopt a pet. And our local humane society cleared out like 80 some animals in 2 weeks. They are back up now, but that's mostly because the other day, one day last week, they rescued 14 adult pit bulls and 3 litters of pit bull puppies from one house. So they're back up to being pretty full. But yeah, they were closed for a while because they had no animals for a few weeks, probably for a couple of months. They were just had like, if someone turned one in because they had lost, if there was like a lost pet or something, they had that. And like immediately, if they had other pets that were coming or other animals that were coming in, they were going out as quickly as they were coming in. So I know the pit bulls, the puppies have been going really quick as well. Yeah, my cousin actually adopted one, so I don't think she told her husband. I think she just adopted one. Lucky him. Yeah, we're a pound rescue friendly family around here, so. Merlin is a rescue. She came from my grandma's neighborhood. She was abandoned by her mommy. And my mom kidnapped her in the wild because they were feral. And she was a little kitty. I think she was only like a month old when we got her. She had to have wet food at the beginning because she couldn't eat the hard food yet. And now she's been here for years. Right, Merlin? Yeah. That is weird. Because it's like the complete opposite here. They're like, please take our animals. Yeah, I don't know how humane societies are in other counties, but ours, even when it's full, is probably 85 to 90% either pit bull mix, or for some reason like coonhounds. Like that's a good 90% of everything that they have is pitties, pit mixes, or coonhound. I don't know. Yeah, I honestly can't relate. uh the girl who lives on a farm with 5 horses and 2 cats and 4 dogs and a giant bird. I can't relate, but I can tell that there's like a major difference in being at my house, and I typically house sit for my best friend who just has 2 small dogs. And the difference between going from the farm to 2 small dogs is insane. So, on that aspect, I can understand. But yeah, I want to like buy you a hamster and send it to you. It may not make it though, so that's probably not a good idea. But I want to. You can have Merlin. She's very clingy. 90% of the time, when I wake up in the morning, she's laying on my chest with her face touching my face. And I can't breathe. So. Okay, Merlin, are you ready to say goodnight to your friends? You say goodnight? Say hi, friends. Meow. No. She doesn't want to say goodnight. We're feeding hummingbirds and birds like crazy because of in-home allergies. We now have 4 hummingbirds, and one of them sits on the feeder all puffed up like a lurking vulture all day long. Yep, birds are great too. I also feed the exterior birds, not counting the chickens. I have hummingbird feeders and bird feeders on the porch for the wild animals as well as the chickens. So, yes, Duke is the best. I love Duke. He's so old and grumpy and just like do 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 do. Kate and I talk about Duke is, I think, 12, and then I have an Aussie that's 16. And they have very similar personalities. So we talk about our old kids quite often. So we have Duke and Ruby are the like elder statesmen of Authortube pets, and we love their little faces. Merlin, Devasia says good night. She says nothing. She's gone. She gone. She's in the other room. She's probably pestering a dog somewhere. Okay, y'all. I'm going to run away for the evening. Thank you all for joining me for reading sprints. Lots of stuff going on the rest of the weekend, and lots of stuff coming up. Hopefully I'm going to get some videos filmed. Hopefully I'm going to get some videos edited and uploaded, and you can see my face in a not live way. Yeah. I mean, my face will be alive, but it'll be in the past. That's weird. Yep. Yep. Sorry, Hudson. You're late. You're 2 hours late, Hudson. 2 hours behind. You can't hang out with us anymore. You can't sit with us. But next time, you can sit with us. So, okay, guys. Bye.